Jodie Whittaker's unexpected and delightful Doctor Who return actually tried to fix a major plotline from her time as the 13th Doctor. The first female Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, sadly never got to appear in a proper multi-Doctor story. She had the misfortune of starring in the role during COVID, which made production so much more difficult. That made an unexpected cameo in Doctor Who Season 15's finale, The Reality War, all the more delightful, especially as she got to act with Ncuti Gatwa ahead of his regeneration. Gatwa's 15th Doctor used regeneration energy to rewrite reality itself, a high-risk act that could easily have gone catastrophically wrong. His impending actions caused a flux in the time stream, leading to Whittaker emerging in the present TARDIS. The dynamic between Whittaker and Ncuti Gatwa was absolutely fantastic, and it was wonderful to see Whittaker reprise the role. Even more surprisingly, though, a single line of dialogue tried to wrap up an arc from Whittaker's own era. Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor ended with a love story. The end of the 13th Doctor era revealed that Mandip Gill's Yaz was actually in love with the Doctor. I thought that Chris's writing of the relationship development between Yaz and the Doctor was really beautiful and peppered throughout the seasons, so it didn't come out of nowhere, Whittaker insisted. Unfortunately, not everybody agreed with Whittaker's assessment. It really doesn't seem well seeded in earlier seasons. Matters really build to a head in Legend of the Sea Devils, in which the Doctor and Yaz had a very awkward conversation, one in which the Doctor avoided exploring her own feelings at all. According to the Doctor, she could never settle down with a human. She couldn't handle the fact Yaz would grow old and she would not. That particular Doctor Who companion romance didn't really end well, because the show just played to a fairly stale trope at last, though the romance plot has been resolved. The conversation between the 15th Doctor and the 13th is a striking one, with Gatwa's incarnation prompting a shocked reaction from Whittaker's when he tells her he loves her. As the 13th Doctor observes, this isn't something she tends to say, but that, Gatwa's Doctor tells her, is why he exists. He is the Doctor who has healed a bit more since the Time War, and who is emotionally secure enough to speak the truth. The 13th Doctor pauses for a moment to reflect, concluding that she really wishes she could say that. Speaking only to her future self, she admits the truth, that she loves Yaz, and wishes she had the emotional strength to say it. She knows, the 15th Doctor tells her, but he also notes that she will never be able to say those fateful words to her companion. It's a powerful moment, a confession of truth, but one that is heavy with destiny. Jodie Whittaker's cameo may explain why the 13th Doctor and Yaz never got together. Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor staring at her hand in, or as Mandip Gill as Yaz watches in Doctor Who. The resolution of the relationship between the 13th Doctor and Yaz never really felt satisfactory. Part of the problem lies in the fact the build-up only existed in the eye of the beholder. It's there if you look at the stories from a certain angle and squint a little bit, but is generally absent. Matters were made worse by the Doctor's actions during Doctor Who, Flux, a season-long story that often saw her lash out verbally at Yaz in an almost abusive manner. This cameo hints at a deeper reason for the 15th Doctor's struggle. She knows she has feelings for Yaz too, but she's just too socially awkward to know how to express them. Worse still, she's also been told the outcome by her future self. She knows she'll never tell Yaz the truth, and that the relationship will never progress. It's easy to envision a scenario where the 13th Doctor's foreknowledge essentially became a trap for her, a sort of prison in time that locked her in. The whole thing makes a little more sense after Whittaker's Doctor Who cameo.